radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get in today's video because today we are doing a reading on what Pisces is going through this week, okay? Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below. That's the only place I offer private tarot readings through. They're not through Instagram DM, so be aware of fake Instagram accounts. I'll never message you or anything like that, and my ONLY Insta is directly below. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And beyond that, Pisces, we're just going to get into what is going on with you guys, what messages you need to know, what's going on with you during this time. Oh, some of these are already flipped. Looks like they're all... I'll just fix it later. What are the messages for Pisces? All right. Got 4 cards for you guys. This is the first one. It says, give each other space. So you may be fighting with other people, fighting with your parents, fighting with your friends, with a romantic partner right now. And the universe is really telling you, Pisces, you need to go ahead and give people space to develop their opinion, space to calm down. The card says, sometimes it's hard to work out differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thick of it, or maybe you just need to develop some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. So someone is really stressed. Like, I'm tapping into someone's energy who's darn near getting sick about something because it's really, you know, stressing you out at this time. Could be on your end, could be on your person's end. If this is like romantic, could be on your friend's end. Someone is really disturbed by the situation. So the universe is definitely telling you to give it some space. We have, it's time to rise. No matter what's happening in our lives, we always have the potential to rise above it. Rising is one powerful choice away. Rise out of negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. Rise out of your comfort zone and rise out of complaints. Get out of your slump and get up and rise. What are you waiting for, darling, is what that one says. So the universe is saying, all right, it's time to pick yourself back up. And I feel like, you know, Pisces, you may be having some distance or space between someone, and that's the reality of it. And I feel like you guys are starting to feel the reality of it, but it's making you feel really upset. Like, I feel like I said, some of you guys are kind of sick about this, like really disturbed that there's this distance. But the universe is saying, okay, give the situation some time to rest, because there really isn't too much that you could actually do right now that's going to benefit the situation. So it's time to get up, start to focus on something else, or start to heal. Oh, look at this. We got forgiveness heals. This one says, forgive yourself and others, let go of the old story, release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best that they can, including you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. That's exactly what I was feeling before. Like, someone feels betrayed by a job too. I'm tapping in. Like, someone feels like, you know, a job ended up letting you go after you had put in so much work, and, you know, somehow, some way, they didn't find a way to keep you there, or there's someone who needs to grow and expand, and they're kind of, you know, needing some separation from you. So it's definitely a hard thing to do. We have noticed the blessings, but there's this need for Pisces to move into a space of acceptance of the situation, not because it won't ever change and end up in your favor, but because it's just driving you crazy right now, and that's not good for, you know, your health. Gratitude puts us in a position of having instead of wanting, thanking rather than complaining. When we focus on what we already have, take stock of our blessings, we get more blessings. What are you grateful for? Share it with yourself and others. So I have a gratitude journal that I used to use. I haven't used it in a long time, but it's actually an app. You can get a physical journal. If you like to write things down, that's really powerful, writing things down. I've been doing that more lately, but there's this app, it's called the Law of Attraction Toolkit, and it has a gratitude journal in it. That's just something that I have personally used that has helped me practice gratitude, because it was so hard for me to be thankful for things without giving like the Thanksgiving response. Like, what are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my family and my health. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to get deeper and truly look at my life and say, okay, what am I thankful for? And that just helped me do it. So maybe you want to do something like that, because gratitude is more effective when you truly resonate with what you're saying. You're not just saying, oh, I'm thankful for the roof over my head, because it's like, yeah, we take those things for granted, so it's not going to hit the same as you really, you know, being prompted to take inventory of what you're actually thankful for, like truly. Yeah, we have Judgment and the Queen of Swords. So karma is going to play out. Okay, Pisces, karma is going to play out. And the thing about karma, I was just talking to someone about this in a private read this week. The thing about karma is a lot of times, you know, karma is just you being able to move forward, you being up here while someone else is stuck where they are. A lot of times karma is just the positivity and the abundance that enters your life. So don't focus on someone getting their karma, like something, you know, happening bad to someone else. Don't focus on other people. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, and the Magician in reverse just came out. So this is definitely an energy, Pisces, of letting go and surrendering. Surrendering is going to be so important for you guys this week, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with a situation that's either out of your control or you can't change. So either way, you need to release. The universe is going to come through with this Judgment energy. And then also things are going to have to just take some, you know, all this resistance around it. It's just driving you crazy, making you think about it more, because you're trying to constantly brainstorm different ways you can come at this situation. Whatever this is for you, there's something you're upset about. Maybe you got some bad news. And, you know, it just has to be released. It really does. It has to be released. Ooh, look at this. We got the 6 of Coins and the Ace of Coins. So the universe has your back, Pisces. Allow the universe to do its part. You will be surprised with the miracles that come through. But I feel like you've been working to fix something, to make something better, when all you had to do this entire time is surrender, because you're actually causing more agitation to the situation and creating more leaps and boundaries that you have to get through by trying to address it. Blind faith is definitely something you're being tested with right now. I feel like that's a lesson that's unfolding for you. Through this experience, you will learn blind faith. And I think it'll be truly learned once you've received this blessing from the universe, or once things have been worked out by the universe. Then you'll be able to look back and say, okay, I get it now. But, you know, don't create a big mess, you know, in the way, because I feel like something has been delayed, Pisces. Because you not wanting to let it go. I can feel your pain. I can see the tears. I can feel like crying at night. Like someone is really torn up about this, and that makes me feel like it's maybe emotional. And it's like, I can feel your energy in the situation. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Coins in reverse. This is also an energy of going about it the wrong way, to be honest, Pisces. Like if you were going to try to fix the situation, I still don't see that it's you're going about it in an effective way. I'm kind of dealing with like, it's hard to explain this energy because it can apply to so many things. But 9 of Coins in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, it's almost like you haven't taken a moment to really think through how you can best, like if you, okay, so say someone wanted to walk away from a relationship with you. This is like you know, falling to your knees, being really emotional, and them being off-put by that. So they're running away from you. You're chasing after them. Simple predator and prey. I say it all the time. You chase after something, it's going to run away from you. And instead of saying, okay, let me think, okay, let me be calm, let me talk this through with them calmly, but it's like you're so anxious because you can feel it slipping away from you. But it's just, I feel a tower happening. Like things have to be rearranged here. It's not that something is necessarily even walking away from you, or that you've lost something. I really feel like a tower moment had to come in to lead you to the 10 of Cups. This is your fulfillment, you guys. This is fulfillment in all areas. So you're turning up on the better end of this, Pisces, but release, surrender. These are all messages that I'm getting for you guys so far. Let's see what's going on in romance. We did get that 10 of Cups. So we have confessions. Oh, yeah. And it's like an energy of trying to get someone to admit how they feel about you and going crazy because you worry that they don't feel about you the way that you feel about them. When really it's just like, okay, look at their actions. That'll tell you how they feel. But you're trying to force this person to communicate it, and they're not going to do that. But if you were to just relax, focus on other things, give them some space, they'll come through with a confession for you. We're attracting, not chasing. Let's see. Oh, wow. We have just the way you are and release baggage. So there's some self-limiting beliefs that you guys have that's making you kind of panic and behave this way. Energy is fluid. This can be on someone else's end too. Someone else could be feeling panicked and a little spazzy with you guys right now. But what I'm getting in terms of romance is it's kind of like an energy of you guys chasing after something or feeling like you constantly have something you have to work on, building yourself up to be perfect for someone, when really the whole time, you know, they were going to love you just the way you are. We got the just the way you are card, and we got the release baggage card. So it was just your job to feel good enough for this person once they present themselves, not trying to force them to communicate that you are good enough for them. You know, like it's like getting the same thing, going about it the wrong way. It's like you're getting what you want, but there's no patience or trust there that it's going to happen. So you're perpetually ending up in the same space. And it's like, when are we going to get out of this cycle? Wow, we have a love of a lifetime that just came out. Oh, and the mask. Love of a lifetime in the mask. So someone is either holding back how they feel about you, or how they feel is hidden, or they need time. They need time to think this through. A lot of people do not trip and fall into love. Like, movies confuse the heck out of us to feel like everyone just wears their hearts on their sleeves and everything is so whimsical and romantic, and it's just not out here. Especially after like F-boy, F-girl culture really started to go rampant. Make his pockets hurt. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, I'm with that. Make his pockets hurt. But at the same time, like, that will keep you further away from true love. And it's like, once you want it, it's hard to get there now, because people are always feeling like they have to be on the defense, or they have to really, you know, people is, you can say, you know, I love you and whatever, you know, but especially if you say it too fast, or if you seem too sure of it, like, people are going to be sus about that. Like, are they just trying to use me, take advantage of me? Do they even mean it? Are they going to fall out of love with me as quick as they fell into love with me? Or is this actually substantial? You got to understand that people are not going to trust you. You know your own intentions, and that's great. But people are not going to trust you up front like you trust yourself. You know yourself. They don't. They don't know you. Not like that. It takes a long time for people to truly trust you sometimes. And I feel like you guys are just dealing with a situation like that. Wow, we got synchronicity. So you guys, the universe, oh wow. Look, this is separation to be brought back together. If you stuck this far in the reading, because I know it started off a little rocky. If you stuck this far, this is your message, you guys, because the universe is sending you message. And this reading is a message in itself for you guys, Pisces. But blast from the past, that's an energy of someone coming back after we have prayer, meditate on it, after they've thought about it. And the universe is giving you different signs and signals to release, to surrender, that you're gonna get what you want. But there's only so much the universe can do, because at this point it really seems like some of you are getting in your own way, and you can ruin this. At the end of the day, this is another human, okay? You're dealing with people with human nature. People aren't perfect, so you know, there's twin flames that don't end up together, soulmates that don't end up together. You could be divinely guided. I always use this example. It's kind of like people who win the lottery and then they're on TV like a year later. Where are they now? And they're broke, down and out, worse off than when they started. You could get the perfect opportunity and lose it, period. So this can be divinely guided, but if you're acting a mess, you will not keep this person, Pisces. They will not be attracted to you. No one is attracted to desperation and desolate and lack. And if you vibrate lack and that's what you're giving someone, they're not going to want that. And if you've done that, we can still fix it, but fixing it is not through action, Pisces. It's through chilling out and pulling your energy back. That's exactly what I'm getting. I just got to be completely real with it. Because it's not even tough love. It's just I want to be honest and clear about exactly what I see. I don't feel like it's going to be useful to you right now to tell you like sunshine and rainbows and like sweeten it up, because I want you to win. That's the whole tea. I want to see you get this, Pisces. So we have clean it up in building blocks and then golden distance, which is really good. So someone has some building blocks up, and I feel like it's because they're now feeling like a little bit on the defense. Like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. We were just really into the romance cards. We can go back to like, you know, applying this to however it applies in your life, whether it's a job or, you know, whatever you're, you know, worried about or feeling doubtful of. But we have building blocks and go the distance. So someone does have walls up, and for some of you, it's because you've kind of tried to get something out of the situation when you should have just released, but they're gonna let those walls down and they're wanting to go the distance still. We have clean it up, so the universe is telling you to clean it up while this person cleans it up, or while this situation gets cleaned up by the universe, and while the blocks get broken down. But you have the ability to go the distance, like all the way here. All the way here. You have the ability to have really optimal success in this situation. Okay, let's see. We have the bee spirit, the porcupine spirit, and the wolf spirit. There's those. You have to have trust in the universe, Pisces. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So maybe you've done this before, or this situation in itself is a lesson for you. Turn that knowledge of what happens when you push into wisdom, and make sure you behave differently so you can get a different outcome. We got the bee spirit, sweet results await is what it says at the bottom of that message or the card. So that's even further confirmation. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. It's time to get into the Fool position. If you know tarot, you know, get into a position where you're open to how things happen, where you trust the universe, where you allow things to unfold and transform. And that's what I got for you, Pisces. Check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only way you can get a private reading from me. I don't do payment through Instagram, DM, be aware of fake accounts. I'll never message you first or anything like that. My Insta is directly below, and that's my only Insta. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and all sorts of stuff on there. And that was your message, Pisces. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.